Good evening. So,
Evening, Ken. Ready to dive into some streaming after getting everything set up?
Alexa, time to stream. So here's the deal. I'm trying to figure out. Um, I'm waiting for it to set the colors on my thing. Apparently, it's having trouble doing that. But let me update my stream information here because it is very much not right. Got to do it before people I know decide to check out my stream and they're gonna go, "Hey, your stuff isn't updated." Let's see if I can beat those people before they come by and go, no. Get that in there, and then we will get this in here. This is the first time I've streamed, I think, since Saturday when I was not working on the game. And what is my day? What is this day? Probably day 236-ish. Okay, so what I'm trying to do is, there comes a point when I'm getting really tired of my font. I don't like the default fonts that are being provided. Unity has like one or two fonts, so when you put it into the game, it's just if I sound hoarse or if you hear me coughing a little bit, I apologize. I'm getting just on the tail end of a cold, and so it's still kind of a little bit trying to work its way out. I'm pretty sure it's a tail end because I feel way better today than the last few days. The last few days were terrible, but it's gotten to the point now where I'm semi-functional. However, I'm also struggling with just sounding better as I go. So at least my voice is steady. I think Saturday when I tried to stream, my voice was kind of just a mess all over the place. So there was that. Alexa, set treadmill to blue. Alexa, set bike to blue. I don't like it being all white back there because it looks weird. Dang it. Now I'm going to start coughing because I start getting warm. I get warm, I start getting, I cough more. I keep the cool water running down my throat. Maybe that'll help. All right. Let's see what I can do here. I think everything is updated. Okay, so we're going to get back to what I'm focusing on here. I'm trying to put a tooltip system in because I noticed that as I'm starting to get to that point where I want to do my sims, I have the sim options. And the sim options are not 100% clear. I think if you know what they are, they're clear, but that's what I need to provide. And I want to provide some kind of like little, what does this button do? And ideally, they're not fully functional yet, but they're all basically just going to start a different form of a game. This is better. And then if I get cold, I can just pull the blanket over. Much better. I'm cold now, but at least I won't be overheating. All right, back to it. So I'm trying to implement a tooltip system. And I'm just following some step-by-steps that this AI gave me to kind of set it up. So bear with me as I go through the process. Um, I think. Add UI elements to content panel, header text. All right, so we're gonna go to. Oops. Oh, I had UI help build is doing some helping me build out some of the scripting, and I'm trying to create the panels for this thing. Panel, and then we have. Let's see what else I need to put in there. And then I have to add a header text. So I'm going to add UI text, and we'll just call this one title text. Sun Wukong, how you doing, man? Oh yeah, we gotta save the Ninja Turtles. I don't know; those guys are pretty good at standing up for themselves. Unless, of course, did you read? I actually have the graphic novel where the only one that's still alive was it Donatello or Michelangelo? I forgot one. I think all of them died except him. And it's actually a really good graphic novel. But those guys can generally stand up for themselves pretty well. Oh, geez. I forgot what it's called. I know I'm normally Superman comics, but I will grab an occasional good version of another one. So what have you been up to, man? Okay, so let's see. I'm trying to put in my tooltip text. So we have, yeah, keep them busy. Getting back to your coding. Font size 24 bold. Okay, sure, we'll stick with that. 24 bold. Description text. UI text. Description text. 16. Anchor fill. Wait, what? Stretch. Oh. You do you ever get around to updating your little tool that you created?
Connected to active a Mind Gamers chat.
You built an AI that's better than any human? Great.
Sun underscore Wukong underscore RI says, no. Got stuck working on my game.
That's understandable. Working on games is probably more fun. It's like I have a couple of other projects I've been working on, but I don't get back to them as often as I should. Like it took me a long time just to get back to my stream updater. So I put the image editor in there. I mean, I put it in, but it took me. I was using the thing for months before I got around to actually putting that in. And I still don't use it every single time, mostly because I don't know. There's really no good reason. I just don't always want to open it. I probably shouldn't.
Sun underscore Wukong underscore RI says, may I have a sword so I can post links? I will always ask permission first. But it'll make you not have to do anything to let the link through.
May you have a who?
Sun underscore Wukong underscore RI says, moderator.
Oh, you mean on this? I just, if you put them here though, I'll forget about them, or I won't come back to them, or I'll have to find them. Just put them on my Discord.
Sun underscore Wukong underscore RI says, I'll be a good bot killer.
Just, I usually just tell people to put the links on my Discord because then I can go look at it or see it anytime. I do have a thing that copies all of my chats to Discord, but still, it's hard to find stuff on there because if you get a big conversations going, or if it happened weeks ago or months ago, and I say, oh, what was that link that they gave me? Then I'll lose it. I won't be able to find it. So if you put it on Discord, I have a lot less purposefully placed items in Discord, and it's just easier to find it. This way, the whole thing about that isn't that I hate links on my chat. It's just I don't want to lose them if somebody gives me something useful. Oops, I forgot to click this. Why does it do that?
Sun underscore Wukong underscore RI says, I have a video I want to post of my AI going Super Saiyan God mode.
Oh, really? Cool. That'll be cool to look at. No, feel free. I'll check that out for sure. I have it set as 236 for my days developing, but I think I'm off by about 20 days. I'm pretty sure I've been developing more than that because it's November now. I officially started this game development almost 1 year ago today. Might have even been 1 year ago last week sometime, because I actually started, the thing that triggered me to start working on this game was reviews of the football games that were on Android and on PC, and I was going to do all the ones that were free because I had no money to buy the ones that were paid. So I was doing Android because I have an Android phone and every game on Android is free. But, you know, the mobile world is dumb because you can't make games that are not free, right? Because it's like everybody expects to get their games for free. But then they hate the whole free-to-play aspect. It's like, well, you can't have it both ways. You know, developers need to make money. So they can't make a game that costs money because nobody will buy it. But if you play a free-to-play, people get mad because they have to play it. they need to pay money to keep playing it or something, you know, to some extent. Some games are pretty.
Wukong_ri says, okay, post it in your general chat.
All right, cool. I'll take a look. Let's see what you got. But so that's why my game is. That's why I'm struggling a lot with how my game is going to be released. I'm thinking ultimately it's going to be a PC game with an Android extension or a mobile phone extension. So in other words, it won't have all the features in the mobile game, but it'll have all the ones you need and that work best on mobile. But where the heck is my Discord? Oh, there it is. Let's see here. See, I have too much stuff in here as it is. Oh, my general chat. Oh, you put it on Twitch? Alright, cool. Let's see.
Sun_Wukong_ri says, I swear in this video so mute if that is not okay.
Oh. So is your game? I wonder if how it learned, if it was able to predict how the stuff was coming out.
Sun_Wukong_ri says, skip forward to 8:12 for God run. Sun_Wukong_ri says, it'll be right after this one.
Oh, okay.
Sun_Wukong_ri says, this is all the AI, even the weapon selection and restarting.
Oh, it picked the weapon? That's cool. Maybe the weapon's overpowered or something.
Sun_Wukong_ri says, yes.
It does seem like this weapon is a lot more effective compared to what.
Sun_Wukong_ri says, it very much became up.
Yeah, it's not. The game can't keep up with the guys because the weapon is too strong. I don't know. It looked like it was. I mean, it's being very effective, but well, I don't know how long this goes. I feel like
Sun_Wukong_ri says, trying hardest I can barely scratch a score of 5,000. THS run ends at 86,000. Foreman23 says, up.
oh, so this is just another. This is like round 2. That's cool that you were able to get AI to figure this out, though. I'm 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 very curious on how to implement AI learning.
Sun underscore Wukong underscore RI says, every 50 kills the player gets to choose an upgrade.
The AI seems to know staying in the center is key.
Sun underscore Wukong underscore RI says, go until you die.
Uh, it's like stay in the center and attack the items and then get back in the center. Because the closer you get, the better the concentration of what bullets. But the creatures aren't coming out fast enough. Or at least that's what it seems like. It's like they need to come out from multiple locations at once to make it.
Sun underscore Wukong underscore RI says, skip forward like 3 minutes. Sun underscore Wukong underscore RI says, like that.
Boy, the AI's got some serious reflexes, man. You're right. That's pretty insane. This is that's yeah, that's pretty impressive. Well, that's what happens when you have a robot doing reflex stuff on a computer. Whoa, you even got the one that came in behind him. It's able to guess because it's the computer. It's able to guess which ones are closest at all times. So it's able to shoot at an item and always be the nearest one at all times. And that's something that a human would have a hard time with because it's happening so quickly. Shiminy criminy. What are those little white dots all over? Are those like healing? Or white squares?
Sun underscore Wukong underscore RI says, yes hell.
Doesn't ever need it. He's never in trouble. Oh, he did take a little damage there. Got through another round. He said he gets to 86,000? Ooh, man, some of those get close to him. He knows the say. It's like it's smart enough to know that it's.
Sun underscore Wukong underscore RI says, yet 4 more minutes.
He knows it's almost like the computer's smart enough to figure out that to save those um, health things until it needs them.
Sun underscore Wukong underscore RI says, the run will still be going.
Right? That weapon definitely figures it out. I mean, he does take a few hits, but just not very many. Dude, that weapon's crazy, but they're coming at him super fast. That's crazy, man. You need to put out a challenge to somebody to beat the AI. You know, there's some gamers out there though, humans that are amazing in their own right what they can do. But it's quite possible that the computer is able to
Sun
predict.
underscore Wukong underscore RI says, no human can beat this run.
I don't know. Have you ever seen there's this guy who does he has this is AI learning how to do this very popular, I guess, racing game. It's a car racing game on a track that has, these little uh, very intricate like ways to do shortcuts and things like that that might not even, I mean, you have to discover them and learn them, and the speed runs that people have to get through these tracks. And he has the AI trying to beat some of the best all-time times, and um, it's had trouble beating some of these guys, even after thousands and thousands of runs. I mean,
Sun underscore Wukong underscore RI says, also it only targets them when they are on the screen. It has no knowledge of where the enemies are going to come from.
yeah, it would be really hard to know. I mean, it responds so quick. The gun is super powerful, though, no doubt about it, because it's killing things like as they approach.
Sun underscore Wukong underscore RI says, ultra instinct, reflexes.
Yeah, yeah. It's able to instantly respond. Well, it's a computer, right? They can do, was it trillions of actions in a second or whatever it is on a CPU. So flipping around and doing that kind of stuff is probably well within its ability. And it never has to deal with things like button lag or anything like that because it's all right there in screen. There's no it's instantaneous response. $32, man. Let's see how this thing. 37, 40, 43, 49, 55. Holy cow. You don't even, the things are moving so fast you can't even see him coming in. He just kills it.
Sun underscore Wukong underscore RI says, I hate a Twitch streamer talk shiz about my game. He said it was too easy after only getting 100 kills and his PC being bogged down, making the game run slow. I wanted to unfollow after that shiz. Sun underscore Wukong underscore RI says, if only he seen this LOL.
Yeah, it'd be pretty tough to top this. I mean, that's like I said. There's I I think maybe for the sake of humans, maybe it is too easy at the speed at which it ramps up. But the question is, are they going to feel challenged long enough to keep trying to go farther? And that's probably what he's saying. Maybe it just starts off too easy, and it doesn't ramp up fast enough. It's not that the game doesn't get hard, but if a person doesn't feel like they're getting enough out of it as it's ramping up, they may not stay long enough to see it get to psycho modes like this. I mean, this is pretty good. This is way outside of anything, like you said. I can't imagine anybody being able to move this fast. But
Sun underscore Wukong underscore RI says,
Jeez. Well, what? That dude needs to work on his computer. This game shouldn't be taxing his system that much. I mean, I've got Unity running in the background, so if my frames drop, it's because I've got Unity running in the background.
Sun underscore Wukong underscore RI says, yeah, I could name names, but I won't.
That's all right. I probably wouldn't know who it is anyway. Let's see how far this. Let's go a little further on this. It does look like some of them are finally hitting him, though. I see the health bar going down, but he's not. He's able to get to health enough to fix himself. Remaining stationary seems to be the key that it discovered. Try not to move around too much. He stays very well fixed and just flips around a lot. Yeah, and that's the time it takes to take out 50 of them. How does the ammo go back up? What's he doing to get the ammo back?
Sun underscore Wukong underscore RI says, definitely one of my coolest projects, as far as tech is concerned.
Ooh, he's almost dead. He's got to get himself on one of those health bar things. Oh, there he goes. He did, but it didn't. He's getting really close to toast. Eek, he's almost dead. That's impressive. 81,000. It doesn't really have time to even move towards the health bars, man. Oh, cleaned up. Got a bunch of them. This is kind of interesting to watch. It's like mesmerizing. Just watching it go.
Sun underscore Wukong underscore RI says, LOL right.
It's like watching a campfire. It's just like he's running out of health things. He's gonna die. His time is running out. It's really not even a matter of how. Oh, yeah, he died. 83,000. So it got to the point where, I mean, you barely have time to fire, much less move. It's impressive that it was able to still relocate itself. And now the question is, could it manage a win on different weapons? You know, not using that weapon.
Underscore Wukong underscore RI says, you can't even blink or you're dead.
Definitely. No, that's definitely out of human speed capability. But it'd be interesting to see if it could get that good using another weapon. That's cool that you were able to figure out how to get AI to train on that. I want what I was thinking about, what I wanted to figure out how to do.
Sun underscore Lukung underscore RI says, would you like a link to the game? I have two versions of this. The one you see here without the AI though, and another one that is the most current and with AI.
Sure, you can send me a link. I don't know. I mean, I'm not a big kind of shooter guy, but I might take a look at it later. It's just fun to kind of watch what you did. I'm impressed by the work you did. I'm I've been wanting to try to see if there's a way to implement AI for my quarterbacks in my game. I was trying to figure out how I would let the AI learn to pick plays based on like formations of the defense, and try to run results and just try to have it gather knowledge. Now, according to according to AI, that is possible to implement AI that way, but I don't know how that would work. It would be cool to see if I could figure that out. Looking for the best results, where to throw the ball, just learning how to be more accurate with how it's doing what it does. Increase its potential. But the thing is, my game is very numbers based, which means a lot of the logic is derived from randomness built on numbers. So the higher the numbers skills, the more likely a player throws to the right location, which kind of defeats the point of AI, right? So it's like saying, if I can increase skill, they have a better chance of hitting the right spots. So it's really not an AI thing anymore. It's more of the AI would be more about picking the plays for the coaches to decide, not about the players themselves, because the players are built on numbers. The coaches trying to pick how to call what kind of plays. It'd be kind of cool to be able to put an AI in that says, this is a logic to take these, use these strategies, and then pick plays that work best for that scenario, and try to build custom AIs. But I don't know if I can get it to work.
Underscore RI says, I added them to your video game channel. Prezo is the upgraded one.
Prezo, huh? Here, I'll be right back. Nothing quite like talking for a couple of hours to test out your recovery from a cold, sore throat, and all that. It's like I feel like my throat's going. This is a bit much. I know you've improved, but I'm not 100%. Okay, let's see. Let's get back to this guy here. Get some actual stuff in here. Okay, so where were we? Description text, description text. I did that one. 16, rich text. Enabled rich text. I don't know what that is. Enable rich text. What is that a thing? Huh. Is there a button here that says rich text? Oh, huh. There is. Oh, geez, I didn't even know about this extra settings thing. Top stretch, horizontal, Texas. Texas, top stretch. I see title. Header text is title, top stretch, horizontal. Top stretch. Yay, top stretch. For bold. Okay. And then the description text is stretch, stretch. Okay, and then I have UI image. I'll go okay, so I add that UI image. Renamed icon image. Position at bottom right. Icon image, place at top. Place at top or left side? Oh. Place at top. Okay. And then on the bottom right, we got another image. UI image. Oh, button. Never mind. It's supposed to be a button. Button. And that one is supposed to be next button. Put this guy down here. And we'll change his text to be tempted to use my new scroll page for this. I don't know if I want to use generic white. Generic white is just such a generic thing. I don't know. I see it a lot. It's very common in games and apps and stuff to use just a generic square pop-up. But it's just, I don't know. To me, it seems very generic. I think I'm gonna do that. Let's see what it looks like at least. If I'm gonna do this, let's at least try my image. We'll put this one in my I don't know, we'll call it common here. Pop this guy in here. Where'd you go? Then we'll go over here. Is that the one I just did? Must be. Okay. Hopefully that'll work. Then we'll take it over to my content panel here. What I don't understand is why. Oh, that's probably how they block. Okay. How are they doing that though? So, give me your opinion. What do you think, Wukong? Soon? Soon or Wukong? Let's go. I'm gonna go with soon. What do you think, soon? Do you prefer? Oh, all right. So when you're working with a game that's giving you directions, it's like popping up stuff, and you click, and it goes to the next thing. It says, there are little pop-up things that just tells you this is this, this is this, this is this, this is this. But you can't do anything else until you click through everything. So if there's 10 things on the page, you got to go next, 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 next. When you get through all 10 of them, it'll go away. Or it's like on a phone, right? Because on a phone, there's not you can't have a mouse. There's no hover event. There's no way to hover. So you can't just have like a pop-up text. So how do you get, like, if you don't know what a button does, how do you get that? Now, a lot of games just go through and they show you everything once, and then it doesn't show it to you again. or rather than you can go into your account and reset it, have it show you pop-up text, but then you see it all again when you go through. I'm trying to figure out how to do it in a way where people can get the pop-up when they want the pop-up, but not be forced to go through all 10 items. Like I might have a pop-up that says, to see what a button does. Hey man, that's the best thing. When you can give it to a friend and they're having a good time, that's like the most satisfying, right? Creating something that your friends and family can enjoy. I mean, yeah, it'll be great when the general public is enjoying something, but you don't get to see them enjoying it. It's just fun to see when you have friends and family doing it. I have a number of friends that I'll be excited to give this to when it's going. Hopefully they'll enjoy it, but that's not ready for them yet. No, games like that I could see could be. I mean, they're fun because they keep you going, and it's a ramp up. I could definitely see yeah, the the draw there. Yeah, I think I am gonna go with. All right, let's change this. I'm gonna take this off. We're gonna go with none here. And then I'm gonna put this. Trying to decide if I want to block ray casting. If I want to make it so they have to read the pop-ups. At least now I know how those games are doing it. They basically put up a see-through panel that blocks the entire screen. I don't know. I'm not a fan of that. I just don't know the best way to. Maybe if I do like a press and hold on a button. I like to have like a conditional, like it would always show on hover. But if you don't have a hover, the equivalent to a press and hold I'm thinking a press and hold is like a hover. You know, some screens, I think Samsung even has like a hover-ish. Or they have certain abilities that the screen can sense when your finger is close, but not touching the screen. And that's kind of a cool thing, but I don't know. I don't know if that's common enough to try to implement as a hover. I think I'm gonna have to go with the press and hold. Cause I really don't want to. I don't want to force people to have to go through something they don't want to go through. It'll show it to them as long as they're hitting next. But if they choose to not hit next and do something else, it'll just go away. And then maybe each time they come into that screen, it'll show them the next thing. But I don't want to force them. not really taking up any space. Why is that? Is that the one I... So I just did that. Oh. Oh, that's not the piece of paper. I did the wrong one. I gotta take this one in here. Gotta make this bigger.
Sun underscore Wukong underscore RI says, tiredness got the best of him. He was beat.
Yeah, that's another thing. You gotta go pretty far and keep up with it and stay focused the whole time. That's another challenge, I'm sure.
Sun underscore Wukong underscore RI says, his reaction to the first run was pure gold.
It's always fun to watch your friends enjoy your stuff, man. Good work. Let's try this again. Let's try and put this on here. Try and put this one on there instead. All right, that's better. And
Sun underscore Wukong underscore RI says, Friezo has silly characters as enemies. That's all I'ma say about that one LOL.
silly characters? Right, so this text, this guy's gonna have to be transparent
Sun
though.
underscore Wukong underscore RI says, 20 bodies, 120 heads. They are mixed and matched at random.
Oh, well, that's a good idea. That's a good way to do that. So the one that you had the AI doing was just using balls and little balls and big balls, circles. Um, no, I was thinking like a red ball and orange ball, but I guess they're just circles. But and you have some that actually have characters in them. That's cool. Adds a lot to it.
Sun underscore Wukong underscore RI says, they're caricatures of presidents, and the most hated and evil people in history.
Come on now. All of the presidents aren't the most hated and evil. Some of them aren't very popular, but we had some pretty good presidents. Some of them aren't very likable, but it doesn't make them evil.
Sun underscore Wukong underscore RI says, Stalin, Osama, and others.
Osama. Oh, Osama bin Laden. I'm thinking Obama. Yeah, those are but those are pretty hated people. But then you have presidents, and I'm like, you're grouping presidents in with
Underscore Wukong underscore RI says, Obama is in there too.
That's what I'm saying. You're including presidents in with all those guys. That's pretty rough, man. I mean, again, Obama may not have been very liked, but I don't know if he was hated by everybody. Just
Sun underscore Wukong underscore RI says, that's kind of a joke.
yeah, I gather. I'm at that stage of this cold that I'm getting over that it's just my body's trying to clear the crap out now that I'm starting to get to the recovery side of it, and it's just ugh.
Sun underscore Wukong underscore RI says, I couldn't get it to make a good Hillary Clinton. I think it's a cover up.
What you need to do is find an image of her, and then tell it to cartoonize it or make a caricature of the image or something. Unless, of course, it just recognizes what you're working with. All right, so we got next, and then close button. Do I want to have a close button? I think I'll just have a click off the screen option where it goes away.
Sun underscore Wukong underscore RI says, I can't wait till you see Prezo.
Isn't that what I was just looking at? Wasn't that Prezo? I don't really, I'm trying to, I'll take a look quick, but Prezo like Prezzodento.
Sun underscore Wukong underscore RI says, the one with Trump, yes. Sun underscore Wukong underscore RI says, Kamala
You should just have a lot of, you got Trump's pretty big in there. You should just keep adding a lot of different characters. Just keep adding like controversial characters to the game. Anybody who's controversial, you could throw in some of those talk show guys that are out there who are controversial. I like your little backgrounds. They look cool. You definitely upgraded the graphics.
Sun underscore Wukong underscore RI says, suck. Sun underscore Wukong underscore RI says, and damage rebound.
Oh yeah, you're right. I didn't notice that, but you're right. That's definitely new too. The AI is so fast at killing these things, you can't even, you don't really see it, but. I think it's funny that the AI does that little bounce while it's waiting. It's like it doesn't know what to do with itself. I'll just bounce here for a minute.
Sun underscore Wukong underscore RI says, yellow for crick and white for pigs. Also the elemental is whichever color represents that element.
Oh, that's kind of cool. So have you started looking into putting any of your games up on Steam or anything? You need to start. Is that Oprah? Is that Oprah Winfrey? I don't know who a lot of these people are on here.
Sun underscore Wukong underscore RI says, I've added myself and 2 other friends into the game as manufacturers, with special weapon fittings.
Who's the clown? Is that it? That's. Huh. That's pretty good, man. Good job.
Sun underscore Wukong underscore RI says, this gun is Smurf tech. That is one of them. My buddy Smurf is a tester for me. Sun underscore Wukong underscore RI says, and a fan of the game.
Oh man, that AI is pretty good though. It really moves. Yeah, got worked. No, that's good job, man. That's actually that's a pretty cool looking game.
Sun underscore Wukong underscore RI says, the second one on there is the look and feel. Missing all the fancies.
Okay. So, I'm trying to determine if I can make the main screen. I don't think I can make it totally invisible. I think in order for me to do that, I want the text to be invisible. I don't even know what that button's supposed to be. What is that? Just an icon? What is that? I don't even know what that's supposed to be. Alright, add components. So if I take this and make it mostly invisible, don't know if I even need this one, to be honest. No, I guess I'll put negative 50, and then my description text should probably be like -10. Oops, nope. Left should be 10. Oh, that's my right. Oh, I don't know my right from my left. 10. And then this will be centered vertically. Oh wait, center. Gotta give it some extra space here. Hopefully I don't need more text than this. I gotta learn to be succinct in my text explanations. Alright. Let's see how this goes. Now, this thing is not going to be visible most of the time. But I do need it to be in the right place. Stick in the middle for now. And then, what does it do? Create an arrow pointer. An arrow pointer. I'm trying to decide how I want to do the arrow pointer. 'Cause what would that look like? I wonder if I asked AI about some font options. Cardo's not too bad. It kind of looks like, it kind of has a Times New Roman look to it. Honestly, nothing can be much worse than the default that Unity gives. I hate Unity's default text. I don't even know what that is. What is it? Some weird. I don't know. It's weird. Not a fan. It recommends me get these. I'm gonna go try see about. Let's go look at some of these. Let's see. It's got to be readable. Some of these are cool, but that Black Chancery, is that the one that I mentioned? Black Chancery. Black Chancery is kind of cool, but they cost money. Oh, no, it doesn't. Let's download that one. Well, maybe we'll take a look at that Black Chancery. What else we got? What else? Clinzel. He mentioned Canterbury too. Yeah, see, Canterbury looks like it could be kind of rough to read. I mean, I'll download it, but I'm not sure I want to do Canterbury. Look at that. That would be fun to try to read. All right. What else did I say? Clinzel. Okay, Clinzel's not there. Cardo. Cardo. Cardo is pretty plain. I don't know if I mean, at least it is very readable though. It's, like I said, it looks a lot like Times New Roman to me. And there's always Cloister. I think I've seen Cloister. Oh no, I guess I didn't. That's a pretty busy one too. I don't know. It's just a little too rich and fancy. I am foul English. Huh. English Roman. It does kind of have a nice match to my what do you call it? Parchment pages. Huh. That one has a good, it really fits the aesthetic. I may have to look into that one. That one's actually pretty good. I don't know how well it reads, but if it reads good, I like that one for my aesthetic. Alright. And free for commercial use is always good. Gotta like free. Alright, so that's a trading pop-up. Great arrow pointer. I need an arrow pointer. I don't know what I'm gonna use for an arrow pointer. It has to be Has to be something cool. I'd like to come up with something that my brain is trying to think of cool things, which probably isn't necessarily great, but what I'm thinking is I'd like to have it just like pop out next to the button or whatever it is it's doing. And if it gets too close to the sidewall, then it would pop out the other direction. But have it unroll, kind of like I have my scrolls unrolling right now. It'd be cool to have the page kind of unroll, just kind of fall down. I don't know how well that would work because I'd have to get an effect that looks like it's unrolling, but I don't know. I think there might be something. Maybe I just do this and just have it extend. But still, I think that might be an option. I'll have to look at that. Just to kind of get like a little animation for it. Alright, so add component. Add canvas group to training pop-up panel. Right. Canvas group. And then add training pop-up script. Okay. And then we have training pop-up panel. We have the title. Description text. The next button. Don't have a close button yet. Button text. Icon image, which I'm still not sure what I'm going to do with, what that's for. Oh, you can make it like a question mark. Have everything else hidden, and then have it be like a question mark. And when they click it, it would show the whole thing. That's common, right? Have a little question mark that shows what it is. That might be a good way to do that. Optional arrow pointer. I don't have an arrow pointer yet. Animation settings, fade and duration. Canvas group. Why? How do you pass? What? I never understood how it does that. You can't. Oh. Okay, I didn't know you could do that. Never mind. Weird. Alright. Setup training manager. training manager script. Configure training sequences in the inspector. Set the size of the training sequences list. Training ID, main menu tutorial, first game tutorial, etc. Add pop-up data entries for each step. Set title, description icon, and target element. Oh, okay. So that I probably should do. I was thinking, why am I doing this from the UI? But that's probably a good idea from here. So I'll go to my main canvas, UI element. Guess it's what am I adding? Just a game object? It says go here. Empty game object. Training manager. Training manager. Sure. Add training manager script. Alright, so I have to keep adding things to this. Okay. Configure training sequences in inspector. Set the size of training sequences list for each sequence. Main menu tutorial, first game tutorial, etc. Okay. Set the size of the training sequences list. Alright, I'll just do one. And then I'll add element. Training ID. This will be sim type. We're going to do 5. We got to set the elements, title. We're going to go well, for now, my thought with league play is that well, the thought is that with league play, the players don't. This is for games that there's no time, there's no scheduling. No, this is non-scheduled leagues. Run your next game in a non-scheduled league. Generally, AI only opponents. target element. That I have to set. What is the target element for that? That is. Dun, 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 dun. I'm gonna sneeze. Probably are thinking, and you're getting over a cold? I think I'm getting over a cold. It's been kind of been stubborn this evening. Still showing its remnant. I mean, I say I'm getting over it because I'm way like 80% better than I was yesterday, Saturday, and Friday. It was terrible. So I'm thinking, well, I must be on the up. Either that or I'm just am in the eye of the storm. I hope not. It's just a cold. I usually recover pretty quick from those things, so I'm pretty sure I'm on the up. Okay. Let's try that again. What's the rect? How do I put the rect transform? How do I put the rect transform of the element? That's not, how do I do that? Oh, do I have to select it through here? What is it? Nope. Scene mismatch. Okay, I don't know how to do that. It's not. It's like you can't drag the rect transform into it. I don't know how I'm supposed to. All right, let's see what AI says on that. The elements of the training manager require the rect transform of the element being trained, but I cannot drag rect transform into the training manager, and the parent object does the work. Unless it expects me to add a rect transform to every object? That's kind of weird. Oh yeah, I probably should hit the hay early again tonight, just so I get one more full night's rest before I really get going in the week. I gotta try to run a long distance tomorrow, if the weather's nice enough. Tried that, didn't work. Says I could just drag the game object, but that doesn't work. Try it again. It's compiling something. I didn't even know it changed anything. Alright, so let's take this up here. I'm going to put it in here. Don't know that it matters, but that's where it belongs. And then I will go here, drag to there. Oh, I did take it this time. Weird. Okay, didn't want to do it earlier, but whatever. And then this one is the coach mode. Now, this one may not exist later. I'm not sure how I want to do this one. Play random AI opponent. And call your home place against random. And the target element will be coach mode. And then we have head to head. Oops. Head to head. Enter. Friends. Team IDs. Enter specific team IDs. Let's see how your team fares. What else we got here? We got scrimmage. Simulate games against other teams in your league that don't count in your record. Run practice sessions against random team in your league. Caution. And game All right, and lastly, we've got, what the heck is kickoff? Dang it. Well, I think I need to call it. It's time for me to wind down and hit the hay. I'll have this try to implement this by tomorrow. And then, yeah, I'm continuing to get to that point where I have my sim panel loading. And I don't think any of this is going to plug in just yet. But, oops. Oh, no, that's fine. But this needs to be hidden. I've got my sim panel loading, and you can, oops, I got compiler errors. I got things to fix. But tomorrow, I'll continue to get that loading. And then I hope to be able to, what I'm trying to do is get to the point where I select a button, do the kickoff, the team gets selected, we load the rosters, and then I have players on the field. That's step one. And then I have to start working towards getting the players onto the field for a kickoff, which means I have to get a kickoff play generated, which is the other thing I got to get done. But I already have the playmaker, so we'll see if I can get that working too, or get a kickoff play designed.